Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself, my name is Nurfahira, Majors Teknik Informatika kelas B. I will briefly explain what communication is. The definition of communication is the interaction between people with one another. Communication is very important so that we can talk to other people. Communication is divided into three. 1. Communication is human chimpanzees have been taught to express themselves with the same language used by draft humans, and a few have developed impressive vocabulary. 2. Communication is a process. Example, a friend's compliment about your appearance. 3. Communication is symbolic. Symbolic are used to represent things, process, ideas, or even in ways that make communication possible. There are 5 types of communication, including 1. The first internal communication is to listen to the title voice that lives in your mind. Take some time. The second one. 2. The second date is the most common communication setting. 3. The third one, small group communication, is a common tool in everyday life. 5. The fifth, mass communication, consists of messages that are transmitted to a wide audience through electronic and print media, newspaper, magazines, television, radio, and so on. For the fourth, public communication occurs when a group becomes too large for all members to contribute. Next, the function of communication. Physical needs. Communication is so important that it is necessary for physical health. Identity needs is an important need. If we losing communication with others, we will have no sense of identity. Social needs. In addition to helping define who we are, communication provides an important connection with other people. Vertical necessity. We must not neglect the day-to-day important function that communication serves as for modeling communication, namely a linear model. The linear model also introduces concept of noise. A linear model shows that communicators often occupy different environments. A transitional model. The transitional model communication model. 1. Simulation communication model. 2. Communication is fluid, not static. 3. Communication is relational, not individual. Communicator complains defining communication content is as easy as it makes it seem, although scholars are still struggling to agree on a precise definition. Most will agree that effective communicator involves achieving one goal in a manner that either maintains or enhances the relationship in which it occurs. Characteristic of competent communicator. 1. There is no ideal way to communicate. 2. Calm is situational. 3. Competence is relational. 4. Competence can be learned, although competent communication varies from one situation to another. Scholars have identified several common denominators that characterize effective communication in most contexts. Wide range of behaviors. 2. Ability to cause the most appropriate behavior. 3. Skill at reforming behaviors. 4. Empathy. 5. Cognitive complexity. 6. Self-monitoring. 7. Commitment to the realism. Clearing misconception about communication. Communication does not always require complete understanding. Most people operate on the implicit but flawed assumption that the goal of all communication is to maximize understanding between communicators. Although some understanding is necessary for use to comprehend one another's thoughts, there are some types of communication in which understanding, as we usually conceive it, its primary goals. Consider, for example, social ritual. How it's going? You ask, great. The other person replies. The primary goal in actions like this is mutual acknowledgement. There's obviously no serious attempt to exchange information. Many attempts to influence others. A quick analysis of most television commercials show that they are aimed at persuading viewers to buy products, not to understand the context of the commercial. In the same way, many of our attempts at persuading others to act as we want done involve a desire to get the other person to understand what we want, just to comply with our always deliberate ambiguity and deception. When you delusion and unwit information by saying, I can make it, you probably want to create the impression that the division is really beyond your control. If your goal was to be perfectly clear, you might say, I don't want to get together in fact, I'd rather do almost anything than accept your invitation. And chapters 3 and 6 explain in detail. We often accuse priests because we want to observe true thoughts and feelings. Coordinate action, conversation will satisfy downs depend on full understanding. The term coordination has been used to describe situations in which participants interact soundly with a high rate of satisfaction but without necessarily understanding one another. Well, consideration with you understanding can be satisfying in far more important situations. Consider the words I love you. This I praise that can have many meanings. Among other things, it can mean I admire you, I feel great affection for you, I desire you, I am grateful to you, feel good, I want you to be faithful to me, or even I hope you love me. Thus, pictures a situation in which partners gain great satisfaction, even over a life with you completely understanding that the mutual love they profess actually is quite different for each of them. The cartoon on the previous page reflects the fact that better understanding can sometimes lead to less satisfaction. You mean you mostly love me because I've been there for you. Hey, I that is true for you. Communication is not always a good thing for most people. Believe in the value of communication rates somewhere close to parenthood in their hierarchy of important values. In truth, Communication is neither good nor bad in itself, rather it follows from the way it used. In this sense, communication is similar to fire flames in the fireplace on I could not keep you warm and increase your gazy atmosphere, but the some flames can kill if they spread into the room. Communication can be a tool for expressing warm feelings and useful facts, but under different circumstances, the same word and action can cause both physical and emotional pain. No single person or event cause a instant reaction. Also, communicative skill can often make the difference between pleasant and unpleasant outcomes. It's a mistake to suggest that any single thing we say or do cause an outcome. Many factors play a role in how others will react to your communication in a single situation. Suppose, for example, that you lose your temper and say something to a friend that you react as soon as the words escape your lips. Your friend's reaction will depend on a whole host or even besides your unjust remark, her frame of mind at the moment, elements of her personality, your relation history, supportive or hostile, and her knowledge of any factors in your life that might have contributed to your infinite remark, because communication is a transactional, ongoing, collaborative process. It is usually a mistake to think that any event occurs in vacuum. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.